who are hoping their team will secure the league title. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, the away fans have come here in their numbers, expecting their team to clinch the title today. What an achievement this would be for the club and its players. But they've still got to put in a good performance and win here. It certainly won't be easy.
And here's the Wolves lineup.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Presnel Kimpembe plays alongside Virgil van Dijk in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset.
Thank you for attending today's game at the Molineux Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And the match begins. Martinez. Tremendous ball played through. Oh, he's done it! And we might just have witnessed the goal that secures the title.
Well, what a moment that could turn out to be. They've just got to defend well now. Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then we see how calm he is with his finishing. He rounds the keeper so easily, it was never in doubt.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And attempting the through ball. And now waiting to pounce. And he didn't hesitate. Good thing too.
Well, he's so quick off his line. That's great goalkeeping, you have to say.
And possession given away. Routine, really. Stach. Mateus Nunes. Went in strongly, decisively. And providing width. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion.
Oh, Derek, this is a big moment here.
The defender put in the challenge, and it might be a red card. And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, that's not one for his personal scrapbook, I think it's safe to say.
Well, the manager will be absolutely furious. It's a waste of a good situation. He won't be on the next one, that's for sure.
And taking it away. Anton Stach. There to win it back. Chilwell. On to Haaland. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, it's always worthwhile tracking the progress of Lautaro Martinez. He can be highly influential. Stuart, what might we see from him?
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? And a throw in here for Wolves. And running it back. Mateus Nunes. Now they've lost it. Pedro Neto. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Stach. Nicely timed tackle. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And he's through here. And a long way out. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. And behind it's gone for a corner. And a goal kick will be next. Well, I think understandable that many of us in the media were very interested in João Moutinho ahead of today's game. The rumours are true. He's going to end his wonderful career at the end of the season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Stuart.
Well, it's slightly surprising because he still looks a very good player. But he obviously knows his own body and thinks he can't perform at his best anymore. I think he's made a brave decision.
Well, really closing him down. Collins. Anton Stach. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Pedro Neto. Anton Stach. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Counter-attacking, very much an option. He's in with a chance. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And over the touchline for what will be a Wolves throw. Snuffing out the danger. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. It's opening up for them. High quality defending. Plenty of support here. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, a touch off the defender last of all, so a corner.
Well, it's a great chance here, and don't these fans know it?
Over it comes. And the problem not completely solved. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Did well to win the ball back. Good movement. And a fine reading of the situation. Can they get in behind them? Well, nicely cut out.
Well, it's been quite clear that Chelsea have been second best in terms of possession, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
More defending for them to do here, though. Really vital interception. And Chelsea have given us away. Now can they create something? And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Just not looking confident in possession. And Wolves being afforded too much space here. Chilwell. And a decent delivery. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. What a shocking pass, really. Nunes. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Martinez. Erling Haaland. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Now can Chelsea use this corner to add to their advantage? Nunes. Neto. Anton Stach. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. Determined block. An unforced error, you've got to say. Pedro Neto. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. He's given it straight to the opposition. Martinez. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. No worries for the keeper. Anton Stach. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, there's the half-time whistle, and it's all going swimmingly. They're just 45 minutes away from being crowned champions today.
Well, what a position to be in. They just need to perform well in this second half, and as you said, they will be the champions, and fully deserved, I would say. They've been excellent this season.
And so the second half underway. Still plenty of time for Wolves to turn this around. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, terrific pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. Well, what a stop that was. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Played over. No-nonsense clearance. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Nathan Collins. Well read to put an end to that attack. Oh, it might be. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Corner to Wolves as they look to get back into this game. And clears his lines. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Good-looking sequence. Decided to come in from the flank. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. You might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Stuart.
Well, it's not just him, to be fair. I think the whole team haven't been at their best. It's going to take a spark, though, to turn this around, and hopefully he can be the one to provide that.
Just the challenge that was required. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. James. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. The FA Cup semi-finals, always special. And action for you live here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing Tottenham Hotspur.
Big moment this.
There it is! Magical moment. Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now.
For Chelsea.
2-0 now, and back underway.
Raheem Sterling.
And played through by Sterling. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Norwich City. Crucial interception amid impending danger. A really sumptuous ball. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
32, Lautaro Martinez. To be replaced by...
And now the delivery. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, but the keeper should do better at his near post. That's gone in far too easily. That's not good goalkeeping.
So the action underway again, and it's turning into a trouncing with Chelsea holding all the aces. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Not a shocking pass, really. 30 minutes left for play. And Sterling has it, and he might be through here. Oh, that was begging to be put home, but the goalkeeper has it. Well, it could be on for him here. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Ryan Ait Nouri. Anton Stach. They've given it away. He's in here. Oh, it's cheeky. Well, to think he only had the keeper to beat. Couldn't take the opportunity. Great ball from Raheem Sterling. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. And he's in. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide. Well, as you can see, Chelsea have been really good going forward. They've created so many chances, and if they score again soon, this could get embarrassing.
Havertz. And he takes on the shot. So now a corner. Trying to deliver it accurately. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Wolves doing well to regain possession. Gonzalo Guedes.
This is a message for Owen Kennedy.
It's a good-looking ball in behind. Can he keep his composure? Well, they're going to be... Penalty, in the opinion of the referee. And this is seriously getting away from them. And the goalkeeper sees yellow for his intervention on that occasion. And it's a wild one.
Well, there's not much you can say about that. What a miss that was.
"20 minutes to go in this one." Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Nunes. Retaining possession proving difficult. Oh, terrific pass. It could be for Raheem Sterling. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Long-range effort. No problems for the keeper. Oh, a big mistake. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Mateus Nunes. And a goal kick given. Well, I think it's fair to say Christopher Nkunku is excelling out there, and he's been a joy to watch.
Well, he's looked sharp, hasn't he? Yes, he scored a good goal, but his general play has been excellent. I've enjoyed watching him today.
Given away by Chelsea. Opportunity it is. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Seemingly cannot keep hold of the ball here. And he read it well. Super tackle, and they've won possession. Oh, good vision. On the pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. he going to be punished here? And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, he didn't miss by much.
Well, it was struck well, but he'll be disappointed not to test the keeper. It really did open up for him there.
Rice. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And Wolves struggling to keep the ball. It's looking promising. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Mateus Nunes. And treading it forward. And tossing through. Not out of the woods yet. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Can he find the right pass? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the ball back with Chelsea now. Real chance. Oh, masterful defending to prevent what looked like a certain goal. And he might be through here. Still possibilities. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you. But a disappointed goalkeeper.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Great ball from Raheem Sterling. Now the attack fizzled out. Havertz! Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. And a goal kick given. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Oh, in with a chance! And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Pedro Neto. Ball lost by Wolves. Oh, the threat is there. And the referee has blown for full time. It's official now. The champions, there's the whistle, and the celebrations can truly begin in earnest now. They are the champions.
And no doubt about it, they've been the best team this season, and they fully deserve this title. What a brilliant achievement for everybody involved with this club.
Well, the celebrations will continue long into the night, and don't forget they'll receive the trophy at the next home game. Naturally, we'll have all the coverage of that live here on EA TV.